Good day! I understand you've been exercising a lot, but what is your aim? Most people have at least one specific body component they're trying to improve when they exercise, like the stomach. But what about it? Everyone currently seems to be working on that one. Let's discuss it. Here are 9 ways to lose belly fat in less than a month. Do you regularly consume water? What benefit does it have if I correct my posture? I know about the plank, but is that an exercise move? Talk about all of that and more. Number 1. Drink plenty of water. This may be the most useful technique we've listed in our video today. Water has no calories at all. Although it is not supported by science, the majority of medical practitioners advise drinking an equivalent of 2 liters of water every day. By consuming enough water, you can trick your body into thinking it is eating. But I fail to grasp it. Don't you need food? I mean, you do, of course. However, occasionally we eat when we don't have to. This explains the increased abdominal fat in many situations. It is advised to drink a glass of water and wait 10 minutes if you're feeling hungry. After that, if you're still hungry, now is the time to eat. A water diet can help you control your eating patterns and prevent binge eating. Number 2. Reduce stress. Now wait just a moment. When I say relax, I don't mean just to sit on a couch all day. I'm saying take a break and try to reduce your stress. Stressful feelings can cause a variety of health problems. One of the things we frequently do when we're stressed is alter our dietary routines. Did you know that eating disorders are more common among college students? According to the University of Michigan research, 40% of all students had altered their eating routines. This could imply anything from consuming more food to consuming less food. The change in nutrition is a result of the numerous strains of college life, including social, economic, and intellectual demands. With that said, it is clear that there are other environments besides colleges that encourage stress. Mental exercises like meditation might be excellent for calming you down if you're becoming a little agitated. This might prevent your body from releasing more cortisol, a hormone that is known to make people hungrier. When cortisol is released, food can instantly transform into belly fat. Therefore, it is safe to say that the less worried you are, the less belly fat you will have. It's a little difficult, I know. Number 3. Planking. Early in the decade of 2010, there was a movement called planking. Thankfully, you don't have to exercise on train tracks. You can do it in the comfort of your living room. The purpose of that plank exercise is to tone your abdominal muscles. It involves lying on your stomach with your arms straight out in the plank position. You're then required to maintain this position for as long as you are able. Planking is particularly beneficial for your stomach, even though it can also help you build your arms, biceps, back, and thighs. The typical person should plank for at least 2 minutes. This indicates that many individuals fail to surpass the 120-second threshold. Did you know that a Chinese man by the name of Mao Weidong set the record for the longest plank ever recorded in 2016? He ended after 8 hours and 1 minute. George Hood, a former Marine, is another name on the list of longest planks. 5 hours and 15 minutes of his time. Why is he being mentioned at all? That much of a time gap is really excessive, since at the time, George was 57 years old. You men in your 20s and 30s should be able to pull that off. Not to mention that George likely has a tummy that is far flatter than yours. Number 4. Try Pilates. You are familiar with yoga. We discussed planking, even both of them perhaps once or twice. Nevertheless, you must give Pilates a try if you haven't already. Pilates is an exercise program designed to increase your muscle endurance, flexibility, and strength. Your core will get a workout of its dreams when you practice Pilates because all motions are centered on your abdominal muscles. Your transverse abdominis is targeted as your core contracts. This muscle, which is in your abdominal region, is typically exceedingly difficult to reach. Your internal and external obliques will be worked out simultaneously during a solid Pilates workout, which can help you reach your flat stomach target more quickly than you might have anticipated. Subscribe now and hit the notification bell to get updates about health and wellness. Number 5. Reduce the carbohydrates. In keeping with the diet theme, if one is to effectively lose belly fat, they must control their carbohydrate intake. To put it simply, processed carbohydrates can be a disguised devil when trying to reduce weight. We are unaware of the extent to which that random pizza slice or serving of white rice is affecting us. While we should consume between 45 and 65% of our daily calories from carbohydrates, it's easy to overeat. And we all ponder why our tummies continue to be so chubby. Are you aware that research shows that those who consume a lot of whole grains have a 17% lower risk of becoming indigestible? Think about that. Number 6. Consume peanut butter. Now, this is a cause I can support. This is something that all of us can support and do. You might not be aware that you have one of these allergies. In that scenario, I suppose you must adhere to the other 5 techniques. Many of us enjoy a tasty peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but since you'll be reducing your carb intake, I suppose that's out of the question. Peanut butter has about 8 grams of protein and 2 grams of fiber on its own. Recall how we said that fiber limits the number of calories your body can absorb? A serving of peanut butter with 2 tablespoons has about 188 calories. If you want a tighter stomach, this is the ideal meal to eat. Are you attempting to reduce your abdominal fat? Have any of these been tested by you? Please share your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to click the bell icon to receive more fantastic material from your bestie. Number 7. Take more strolls. Though it may seem absurd upon first mention, walking is actually very effective for losing abdominal fat. Did you know that walking for 30 to 40 minutes each day is a good idea and will help you lose inches of your waistline? A cool, quick stroll can burn up to 600 calories in an hour, making it not only an excellent stress reduction technique. Remember that only a clean, healthy diet will allow you to achieve this result. So it's obvious that having a bag of chips before going for a brisk walk across the park is a bad idea. Your rectus abdominis will start to contract as you walk. This muscle is frequently referred to as your six-pack. Your lower area will tighten as a result. Keep in mind that you can only perform this action correctly if you're standing straight and balanced. This leads naturally into my next point. Number 8. Good posture. Sometimes bad posture results in a pons sitting just above your waist. Consider this. If you slouch all the time, your weak abdominal muscles will eventually make your physique look fairly disorganized. In all likelihood, your stomach will appear tighter if you stand up straight. Standing when working out causes your muscles to activate 7 to 25% more than they would if you were seating. This increases your calorie burn and aids in giving your tummy the toned look you've been looking for. Number 9. Eat fiber. Water has been mentioned, working out has been mentioned. Let's talk about your diet briefly. High fiber consumption has been linked to a lower risk of belly fat, and when fiber is consumed, it reduces the number of calories you can absorb. It accomplishes this by reducing how quickly food moves through your digestive system. According to some estimates, your stomach holds between 3.7 and 4% less fat for every 10 grams of fiber you eat. This includes items like broccoli, pears, potatoes, whole grain cereal, and nuts. All the beautiful gifts you gave to others when you were younger. Oh, and don't forget the broccoli. Ensure your grandmother is happy. This includes quinoa, brown rice, barley, and multigrain bread. Another wholesome selection from Grandma's cuisine. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let us know in the comments down below which methods are you going to include in your lifestyle to flatten your stomach. If you want more super methods and tips, subscribe to the channel.